Never seen a player of the match trophy in my life.
Here we are back at Nicholls.
It's changed a lot since we last came.
How?
Or the pitches. It used to be a rundown.
It used to be one whole pitch.
Yeah, full of little kids running around, but now it's actually looks quite nice.
What do you remember from being here?
Scoring goals as a striker when I was little, and this is where we used to train, obviously with your team and all the kids from round ours. I have nothing but happy memories here.
It's good.
Nicola, can you tell us about the team and sort of the logistics of having to pick everybody up and running it?
The team originally was called Healthy Hardwick FC, and the local church-run initiative called Healthy Hardwick and got some funding to do some sports with young people in the area. To be fair, I can't even remember how I ended up managing the team. I think it was because I had the most kids on the team. I had Khiara, Amara and a younger sister on the team, although one of them was not old enough to play, but she came and supported us each week. So, and then the guy that set up the team took over an older team, so they wanted a parent or somebody to help manage the team, and obviously I had two girls playing and the rest were boys, so I just thought, why not, I'll give it a go. And yeah, so we only trained here. We used to play in the league actually in Tameside, and the church lent us there as part of Healthy Hardwick. They were linked to Brunswick Church, so they had a big old minibus that they lent us. I used to be a youth worker, so I was able to drive a minibus, so it was quite
We used to have to wake
easy.
up at 7 a.m. before everyone was in bed. Me and Amara got dragged out of bed because we had to go and pick everyone else up. So
by then we lived in North Manchester, so we used to travel. We're from Hardwick originally, but at this time we'd moved house. So we used to travel from North Manchester to come pick up the bus, then come round the estate and pick everybody up.
Khiara, she's an England international now, like playing regularly for City. How proud are you from where she was here, playing in the team, to where she is now?
I think it's a great achievement personally, and also, you know, recently as it's been flashed everywhere, Khiara's the first ethnic minority goalkeeper to be called up for the England team, so I think that's definitely a history and something to be really proud of, and breaks down barriers and shows young people in the community that, you know, if you really want to achieve something and work hard, nothing's impossible.
And Khiara, how proud are you of something like that? Is that something that you sort of take real pride in, or is it just sort of something that you've been made aware of and it's nice after, if that makes sense?
Obviously it's good to be anyone's inspiration, but obviously coming from an ethnic minority and not the best area, I feel like it's just that even more special, just so people like my age, my little sister's age, growing up can see that it's actually possible, no matter where you're from or what you look like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's really proud.
And I think as well, coming from like an inner city area, and there's always cutbacks and, you know, austerity and cost of living, it sometimes takes funding away from community kind of services like the one that, you know, we had the building block in the beginning, kind of first step on the ladder. So I think, you know, it is important that sometimes when people look at investing into communities, that, you know, that small investment there can really make a difference to somebody's life years later.
So yeah, Khiara, how important has your mum been in terms of your early years, but also for your career carrying on from here?
Yeah, I mean, you know how important you've been. Like, I don't think you've watched the soap since I was about 3, but yeah, obviously driving me around the country, I wouldn't really be here if it wasn't for you cooking the meals, juggling all my sisters. Juggling. And me, but yeah, you're just so key to where I am now, and I love you and I'm very grateful for you.
Thanks.
And how proud are you as well?
Yeah,
Nick, of
really
Khiara's
proud, but you know, it does come with its challenges. You know, Khiara's the oldest of 4 girls that all played at different clubs. So if you're running here, you're running there. So they were kind of like challenges growing up. But you do what you have to do because you really believe that you're giving different opportunities and opening different doors for your kids, so you just do it.
Tell us about that first trial when you were initially a striker, as you mentioned, and then got the gloves on.
Yeah, well, I was a striker, and I think I'd like to say I was a pretty good one.
Yeah, he was.
But then I think I just lacked the confidence, and obviously we got to the trial, and then yeah, I ended up being a keeper because I seen all the kids that was there, and I didn't really believe in myself. So, and Nicola had some gloves in the car, and then yeah, I put them on, and here I am now.
And I was like, oh my God, you're not a keeper, why are you?
Yeah, she was like,
what are you doing?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
So you're a natural then?
Yeah, I guess I'm just crazy. It's an element of being a keeper, you have to be some sort of crazy. So
it has its good things because
Yeah.
at least now you can, I think I'd like to say that Khiara's good with her hands and good with her
strike the ball.
feet because she's had the experience of being an outfield player for a few years as well.
Am I right in thinking you're a goalkeeper as well, Nicola?
Oh,
You
I
played that
try.
well. Yeah.
she does.
Yeah, no, I play.
sometimes.
Sometimes when Glossop North End need a keeper, I fit in there. And at the moment I do walking football for Man City over 40s. So I try
She used
and
to play
keep fit,
football,
but used to play. I've not got good legs anymore, but you know, it's all in the brain. You think you're 21, but you're not.
So all the kids, you've mentioned obviously Khiara's got 4 sisters all playing as well, so football was kind of a natural transition for them if it's massive in your life as well.
Obviously for these young girls nowadays, you know, they've had it a little bit easier than what we've had it, because I remember I've got brothers and I had to fight with my brothers to want to play football, or remember being in school the only girl, you know, you're going back early 80s, 90s, that when we'd said to our PE teacher that we want to play, they're like, no, it's the boys. And you know, you had to kind of fight and bully your place into the team to just be able to play. So for me, I think it's good to see girls football and the growth that it's had over the last 10 years, but for me, last 30, 40 years.
What's the proudest moment for you in what Khiara's achieved so far? The real moment that she's achieved something and you've thought, wow.
There's been a few, but I think the most recent one was when we played the Chelsea game and seeing her get player of the match, and I think I must have spent the whole game like this, holding my head every time there's a corner and every time thinking, oh my word, we're not gonna do this, and then seeing one player sent off and then another player sent off, and I was thinking, oh my word. But you know what, they've worked hard and they played hard and they came through. Proud of you.
I remember talking to you after the game, you were buzzing, weren't you?
Never seen a player of the match trophy in my life.
It's quite heavy actually. It's hefty. No, but I think that was, and also just seeing the headlines when you've been called up to England, and you know, just many moments, but just to think that